Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck explores, using the repeated symbol of hands, how power is used, abused, and mishandled, and what the consequences of that can be. In this story, George and Lenny are starting to work on a farm, and we learn about how on the farm the weak are destroyed and the strong must become the destroyers. Hands represent power in this story. One character, Candy, is missing a hand and also has very little power on the ranch and fears that when he is no longer useful, he will be fired and won't be able to provide for himself.
I'm missing a hand, so I'm gonna get fired soon.
Lenny, who has a mental disability, is normally not considered very powerful because George, his friend, has control over what he does and doesn't do. Lenny, along with two other disabled characters, are separate from the rest of the people on the ranch.
We're the in crowd!
We're the out crowd!
Lenny, however, has a lot of physical power.
Get him, Lenny!
Hiya!
As aforementioned, Lenny is very strong but has the mentality of a child. He has been shown to like petting the soft fur of animals but always seems to end up accidentally killing them. He actually ends up doing this to a person as well.
I like soft things.
Well, you can stroke my hair. Well, now stop! You're messing it up!
Because of this, the rest of the farmhands mount a party to go find and kill Lenny. This prompts George, Lenny's best friend who is really like family, to seek him out. George ends up shooting Lenny to give him a quick, painless death, without the knowledge that death was upon him.
I've done something real bad, George. Yes, you have, Lenny. Am I still gonna get to tend to the rabbits? Sure, Lenny.
After shooting Lenny, George can't stop staring at his hand, which is shaking a lot. It stands to reason that these two things are because he is scared and shocked that he had the power to take someone else's life. Through all of this, Steinbeck makes arguments about the use of power and how its misuse can trigger disastrous consequences.